We have been involved in businesses in Santa Maria. I think our first venture was laundromats. And we had the Stoll Center laundromat, and we had another laundromat on Main Street. Someone told us that the historic Santa Maria Inn was available, and we got the presentation and we took it to our friend Bob Hollingshead and his wife Blanche. And he said, "Oh, I always liked that hotel." He said, "I'd be interested in that. Would you like a joint venture?" So we went to an attorney and discussed it with him, and drew up the papers, and the rest is history. We decided to go ahead and purchase the hotel, which we're very happy we did. We love the beautiful presentation that the inn gives because it represents community, represents family and tradition. And I think that's all a lot about Santa Maria.
I worked for Hardy and Judy, managed the Best Western Big America and the Edgewater Motel in Pismo Beach. Worked for them for 29 years now. They were involved in the community long before I came along. They, in Pismo Beach, when they started with the Edgewater Motel, and they were always very involved. Hardy was on a councilman for a time, so when they bought hotels in Santa Maria, they just continued the tradition, and they were more than happy to add more to their plate and get involved in this community as well.
They are consistently giving back of their time, their treasure, and their talent. Just in the past year, they have been major supporters of multiple aspects of our operations here at Boys and Girls Clubs of the Central Coast, inclusive of sponsoring our annual auction and gala, which is held at one of their properties here in Santa Maria, the Radisson. And then in addition, just a couple of weeks ago, they were attending a ribbon cutting ceremony at our grand opening in Atascadero. So anything that we've ever asked of them, they show up and they commit and they follow through. And I really appreciate that about them.
We just see a need, and I think that it makes us feel good in our hearts to give and to share. And I just think that it's good for the citizens and for the children, and I think it brings about good feelings among the people that are here. We've given through the Boys and Girls Club. We just recently made a donation to CALM. The children, the youth, are what really, I think, deserves an opportunity, and we certainly encourage our participation.
One of the honors of my life is to have worked for them and been associated with such fine people. It's in business, you don't always run into people of such high integrity. I always knew when I was making decisions for them that if I took the high road, I'd always be okay. So they've shown us how to manage the business and take care of the business, and the business takes care of the community, and we're all kind of intertwined, and they get that concept. They realize that they're not operating in a vacuum. But I think more importantly, they know how to have fun at it. And that's contagious.
Hardy and Judy have been true philanthropists in our community for multiple decades. And when you look back at the history of what they've accomplished and what they've supported, there are multiple nonprofits and multiple causes that they have given their support to. The impact that has had just from that one couple is immeasurable. Is something that I'm not sure that any of us will ever be able to repay. I want to congratulate both Hardy and Judy Hearn for being named Citizens of the Year for the Santa Maria Valley Chamber of Commerce. Cannot think of two people that are more deserving of this. I love you both, and I wish you well in your future endeavors and your philanthropic achievements.
Receiving the Citizens of the Year award was a wonderful, wonderful honor for Hardy and I. Very, very surprised and very grateful. And it's just makes us feel so good. And we just love this community, and we'll continue to be here and to help in every way we can.